For the first time in several weeks, the European Commission President was reasonably optimistic over the prospect of a free trade agreement with Britain, with just 3 weeks remaining until the end of the transition period on December 31. She told the European Parliament on Wednesday, "As things stand, I cannot tell you whether there will be a deal or not. But I can tell you that there is a path to an agreement now. The path may be very narrow, but it is there." Ms von der Leyen also hailed a big step forward in agreeing a strong mechanism on non-regression, which would ensure that our common high labor, social and environmental standards will not be undercut. However, she admitted, difficulties remain on the question of how to really future-proof fair competition. Fisheries also continue to be a huge stumbling block and are seen by many as the one major issue that could collapse trade talks altogether and result in a no-deal outcome for both sides. The UK has insisted on taking full control of its own coastal waters, while the EU has demanded continued access to those waters for its fishermen and fisherwomen. In the latest twist in the saga, an EU official told Reuters that Brussels has rejected Britain's offer of phased access to its waters over 3 years by EU fishing vessels, and the sides were a notion apart on the issue. Ms von der Leyen admitted the issue over fishing access may be the one issue that might not be resolved in trade talks with the UK. She told MEPs, on fisheries, "The discussion is still very difficult. We do not question the UK's sovereignty on its own waters, but we ask for predictability and stability for our fishermen and our fisherwomen, and in all honesty, it sometimes feels that we will not be able to resolve this question, but we must continue to try finding a solution." Nigel Farage has pinpointed 3 massive flaws in Boris Johnson's post-Brexit deal with the EU. The former Brexit Party leader, who is a staunch critic of the way the Conservative Party has handled Brexit, hit out at the withdrawal agreement negotiated with the European Union, which he branded an EU treaty. Mr Farage argued the deal Boris Johnson will achieve with the Brussels trading bloc will see the UK tied to its rules. Speaking on ITV's Peston, Mr Farage argued the Brexit deal had already been done and Britons who voted leave were likely to see a Brexit in name-only outcome from the talks. He said, "The truth is the deal was done last October. Boris signed not a deal but a new EU treaty. That is what the withdrawal agreement is. What is happening now is we are talking about interpretation. British negotiators are in tunnel negotiations with the EU and will work flat out to agree a post-Brexit trade deal with Brussels." Priti Patel has said. The tunnel is a term for an intense final stage of secretive, make-or-break negotiations. The Home Secretary told LBC Radio, "First of all, the Prime Minister and the government, we've all been very clear we are not walking away. We will continue to negotiate to get this free trade agreement." You used metaphors. "We are in that tunnel of negotiation and our teams continue to work incredibly hard." Donald Trump is working on securing a trade agreement with the UK before he leaves office, his trade representative has confirmed today. According to Robert Lighthizer, Mr. Trump is attempting to conclude a mini-trade agreement aimed at reducing tariffs from January 1. He indicated a deal could be done before the turn of the year which could remove crippling tariffs on British products such as Scotch whisky from a mini US-UK trade deal. Hopes of a deal were increased this week after the UK dropped tariffs on aerospace companies such as Boeing. The EU had enforced trade tariffs on products from Boeing, which accounted for £3 billion. But now the UK has left the bloc, government officials have moved to suspend those measures post-Brexit on January 1.